Right, hello everyone and welcome to this new matchday vlog on the channel. So the match is on Saturday the 11th of March 2023 and today's match is Doncaster Rovers versus AFC Wimbledon in League 2 at the Eco Power Stadium. So at the minute I'm not actually sure if this game is going to take place. There's been a lot of snow. It's currently the day before I'm filming this, so we'll know tomorrow or maybe even today if the match is on. I might still post this anyway even if the match is off, so obviously, I'll post this after the match is meant to be taking place, so we'll know by then whether the match is on or not. But anyway, let's get into some match preview for both teams. So, Doncaster Rovers are currently in 13th place, which is my team. We're winless in 4 after an absolutely horrific 2-0 loss to Harrogate on Tuesday night. Out there, it was freezing, and honestly, it was just so disappointing. Everything about that day were just, and night were just disappointing. It just felt dead in there. There was no crowd at all. Which obviously can't, I don't think anyone wants to be there at the minute, but we support them through the good times, we support them through the bad times. But yeah, it was absolutely horrendous. Performance was so lacklustre. None of the players looked arsed. It was just so poor to watch, and it really frustrated me. Some of the decisions as well made Schofield look clueless. I'm sure it's not, but literally some of them decisions, even someone who doesn't know about football would be questioning it, because everyone's crying out for 2 strikers. You see Miller warming up and you're thinking, oh, finally. But then he ends up taking our only striker, Lavery, off and replacing him with Miller, which it's like the first time I've ever seen a tactical change be booed. It weren't the players, it would the actual decision itself got booed. And that really, that's the first time I've ever seen that in a game of football. I don't know if anyone else has ever seen that. Let me know in the comments if you have. But that's the first, definitely a first for me. So yeah, hopefully we can bounce back. We really just need to go for it. I'd rather see us lose, but just go for it than lose without even trying. Because Harrogate, they weren't a good team. They did the job in the day, but they were there for the taking. If we'd have just given it a bit more of a go up front and looked a bit more lackluster, less lacklustre, and like pressed him, I think we really could. But we seemed scared to just go for it. No one seemed clueless. The only real chances we had were Biggins shooting from edge of the box because, well, he had no other option because Lavery was isolated on his own. Really frustrating watch. I'm glad that game's out of the way, and hopefully, like I say, I ain't got my fingers crossed, but hopefully we can turn it around against a pretty poor Wimbledon side at the minute. And speaking of AFC Wimbledon, they are currently 15th out of 24th at the minute. The last loss was a 3-1 defeat at home to Mansfield Town. And just like Harrogate, they're also winless in 7 when they're visiting the Eco Power Stadium. So you know what happened with Harrogate? They've not won in 7. And we gifted them all 3 points. I'm sure AFC Wimbledon will come in here thinking that they can do exactly the same. But you know how much we love gifting teams who are doing bad lots of points. I mean, if Hartlepool stay up, they really owe us one because they've took 6 easy points off us this season. So yeah, really love handing teams that are struggling a helping hand. So at least they're doing something good. So yeah, Harrogate, they're winless in 7. They've lost 4 of them, and then they drew the other 3. They came down with us last year. We just pipped them to 3rd bottom. They finished 2nd bottom. And yeah, they've been pretty disappointing, to be fair. I weren't too sure how they'd do. I didn't think they'd go up, but I thought they'd definitely be challenging for the playoffs. But yeah, they've been quite disappointing. Like I say, they've been in the bottom half pretty much all season. I think they hit a bit of form before this winless streak. And then, yeah, they've not won in 7, like I say. Not really worked for Johnny Jackson at the minute. And we find ourselves in 15th in a pretty similar position to us, to be honest with you. So yeah, it's going to be an interesting game. In the last meeting, which was the 2nd game of the season, I believe. No, the 3rd game of the season, sorry. We actually drew 2-2 at Wimbledon like we did last season. And like last season, we were 2-0 down, and then it finished 2-2. So I think it was 2 late goals as well this time. I wasn't actually at that match. I went to a different match because I went to Wimbledon last year and I didn't fancy that journey again. But yeah, it was a beautiful day down there, and we let them get 2 goals and then got 2 back ourselves. So let's go on to a prediction for today. Which team are going to end their unbeaten streak? Will it be us? Will we win our 1st in 4, or Wimbledon, will they win their 1st in 7? My prediction is neither. I think they're all. I think the winless streaks are going to continue for both teams. I do think we'll actually score, but I also think Wimbledon will, and I think we'll both be looking for that 1st win. Once again, I'm going to go with a 1-1 draw today. So that's all for our pre-match analysis today. Let's head on down to the stadium if the match is on and see how it all goes. Right, so great news. The match is on. Let's set off. Been falling quite a bit lately. Oh yeah. Oh it is. I like Remember his fair before match.
We want to see what line, so we had to like get X out and chop it up so we could get through.
So the team lineups now out. So there's 3 changes from Tuesday night. So we've got Miller, Lakin, and Seaman coming into the squad, with Anderson out injured, and then Lavery and Kyle Hurst dropping to the bench. So we've got Mitchell in goal, and then it looks like either a 4-5-1 or 5-3-2. But anyway, we've got James Brown, Joseph Alowu, Luke Molyneux, George Miller, Tommy Rowe, Harrison Biggins, Ben Nelson, Charlie Seaman, Charlie Lakin, and Ben Close. Ages starting 11. Then we've got Oram, Long, Barlow, Miller, Hurst, Ravenhill, and Lavery on the bench. I'm originally guessing a 4-5-1, so I'm guessing Brown at right back, Rowe at left back, and then Alowu and Nelson at centre back. Guessing Seaman on the right, Molyneux on the left, and then Lakin, Close, and Biggins in the centre, and then Miller up front on his own. That's what I'm guessing, but it's kind of hard to tell from this. You never know, it might be Seaman at left back and a back 5 with Rowe in centre back, but I'm sure we'll find out as kick-off approaches. So anyway, let's carry on with the pre-match.
We need Bellingham.
Big time.
We've got to start again with it.
Yeah. It's always, I'm going to say it's always popular. Probably about time. It's a good thing that there's Man Club charity here. It's great charity. If you can, get involved with it. Cheers, thank you. There we are. Really quiet today. The East Stand. There we go then. Ah, we're underway. Come on, this was my pie. That's my dad's. Pretty burnt. Look at that base.
It's all about the base.
That's going to be crunchy. That is awful. Absolutely awful. So it's now Wimbledon scored. Great fair to fair, just fell right under Mitchell. We've just been praising him, literally, we've just been praising him for his shot stop and stuff like that, and then just let that roll right underneath him. A pretty tame shot, and then yeah, it just rolled under Mitchell to be fair, just nothing to it at all. It's been a pretty even game till now, but it's a shame because it's going to make it an uphill battle from now. I can't see us getting out of it, so a minute it's Rovers 0, Wimbledon 1. Get him there! Get in! 7 minutes gone, it's now 1-1. Harrison Biggins with the header. Pretty even game to be fair, not a lot going either way, but we're back in it now. Let's let it continue. Come on, Donny. Yeah, I think it was. Get in! Come on! Let's go! Get in there! 2-1 to Rovers. Miller with the goal. Finally, it's about time he's got one. Short free kick played into him, he's just side-footed it into the corner. Just what we needed. I wouldn't say we deserved it, but we're in front and that's all that matters. 2-1 to Donny. Come on. Right, so my dad's got a bit of a curse. Every time he seems to go down for a drink, we seem to score. So, will the same happen again? Let's find out. And that's the half-time whistle. So I'll give a more in-depth view of half-time when I'm back at home. But at the minute, it's half-time, Doncaster Rovers 2, Wimbledon 1. It's 2 pretty poor teams to be fair. We've been a lot better since that second goal went in. But it's not the best game of football. Both teams look low on confidence to be fair. But to be fair, we've had 2 chances and we've took them. Fair play to Biggins and Miller. Have been 2 good chances, but they're finished well. But yeah, 2 poor teams to be fair. Wimbledon don't look great. First goal was a bit of an error from Mitchell. We had a shot and it went just under him. But yeah, that's about it from the stadium. So I'll give you a more in-depth view once I'm back at home, which you're about to hear just now. So, half time, it's Doncaster Rovers 2, AFC Wimbledon 1. The second half, the first half was a lot better than the first portion. For the goal we conceded, it was a poor mistake by Mitchell, to be fair. It was a low-driven shot, but he should have done better with it, to be fair. He should have at the very least, parried it out. He should have kept on with it, to be fair, but he let it go underneath him. Like I said, personally, for me, I do like Mitchell. I know he gets a lot of stick, but I personally like him, but that were a poor mistake, to be fair. But apart from that, after that goal, we did look a lot better. Biggins got us back in with an equaliser from a header from across, and then it was really good to see George Miller score. He's really needed the goal, to be fair, and hopefully this will kick him on and get him back onto scoring. Like I say, free kick was laid in onto him, but he slotted it in the corner, which was really nice. Overall, you can tell it's two poor teams, two out of form teams playing against each other, and to be fair, we've just come out on top in that half. It's not been the best of games. Like I said, I think we've just about edged it, especially since Wimbledon's goal. It's kind of given us a kick up backside, and we've been better. But yeah, you can tell it's two poor teams out of four, and kind of a bit of a dead rubber match. Like I say, after Wimbledon's goal, I thought we started the half poor, but then got more into it as the half went on. But yeah, it's not been the greatest of games. But hopefully the second half can be better. Let's see how it goes.
The Q stay actually looked pretty good. That's a bit surprising. What do you think at first half, Joe?
I'll be honest with you, I think the draw was probably a fair result on reflection in first half, but I'll take the 3 points for first half. I think that our goal was a little bit comical from Mitchell, the one we conceded. I think he should have saved that a little bit better, but can't put all the blame on Mitchell for that one. It was a last slow strike. The goals we scored, nice to come back into it. I think previous games we had our heads down and wouldn't have come back from that. So to have the heads to come back from that was good to end the half. And it's all about what we do now for the second half.
Lovely. What do you think of the second half then? Feel we'll improve or?
Second half we have to come out fighting. We can't come out thinking we're plain selling or cool or anything like that. We can't come out with our heads, come out. We've got to come out and fight for that second half. Otherwise, Wimbledon will come at us with that long ball and we'll get a couple of goals. So as long as they come out and fired up and with their heads on, we'll get 3 points. But if not, then we'll snatch it.
Perfect. Thanks a lot, Joe.
68 minutes gone. It's still Doncaster 2, Wimbledon 1. It's been getting a few chances, to be fair, especially in the second half. Both teams have not had a lot of chances. A bit of a break for an injury to Wimbledon player. Looked like Mitchell could have come off at one point, but as Oren was about to come on with the Stockport one, he recovered and he carried on, so that's good to see. But yeah, getting a few chances. We've started to come back into it a bit over the last 5-10 minutes or so. But yeah, still 2-1 Rovers. Let's see how the rest of the second half goes. 1 minute's gone, still 2-1 Rovers. Rovers have been the dominant side since I last checked in. We've missed quite a few chances, so hopefully Wimbledon aren't going to punish us for that. Let's find out.
Oh my word, we're literally one of the last kicks of the game. About 4 players down injured here. I don't know what's gone off, but free kick came in, one of them played it, a lot of them player cleared it away when it was going in, but absolute chaos down here. Well, no one realised it, but that was also a full-time whistle, so yeah, 2-1 win to Rovers. Come on, you Reds.
Time finished Doncaster Rovers 2, AFC Wimbledon 1, and that gives us our first win since Valentine's Day, so nearly a month ago to this point. So a pretty quiet second half, to be fair. Not a lot happened. Towards the start of the second half, it looked like Mitchell had got quite a bit of injury. He was rolling around holding his shoulder, so it looked like he'd me and my dad said straight away that he's done his shoulder. Oren was stripped off, pretty much ready to come on. We had the board ready to hold his number up. And then all of a sudden Mitchell was okay and he carried on. So fair play to Mitchell for that. I heard from someone that he dislocated his shoulder, which is what we thought originally, and they managed to pop it back in actually on the pitch. So fair play for that. And hopefully it's nothing too serious. But it was definitely a lot better performance than Tuesday night. Like I say, we needed a reaction and we definitely got one with that win there. It was by no means outstanding, but it was good enough to get the job done. Like I say, before Wimbledon scored, we were pretty poor. But I think that goal just gave us a kick up the backside that we needed. And after that, we were much better. Like I say, I like Mitchell, but it were a really poor mistake. He should be saving that, really. Yeah, which is a shame to see because I do like him, but that were a poor mistake. But luckily, like I say, Biggins got his header, and then really happy for George Miller to see him score as well. It's his first goal in a very long time, so hopefully that's what we need from his strikers. Because like I say, goals come from confidence quite a lot, so now he's got that one goal, hopefully he can start firing again and get a few more as well. And then, yeah, we did enough in the second half. Like I say, we were half of not a lot of action, but we did enough to get the job done, seal the win. And now we'll move on to Salford next week. Hope we can pick up some points away from home. In my personal opinion, I'd love to see us just go for it at Salford. Like I say, we've just conceded 4 goals to Crewe, who I've not been that impressed with this year. And they're, like I say, quite low down in the table, so just show they're a bit vulnerable at the back. So I think just stick to up front, put Lavery in, see what we can do with Miller up top, and let's see what we can do. Hopefully, like I say, Mitchell, that's all good, and he's able to play the match. But yeah, let's really go for it. Like I say, it's a weekend away as well, so we'll all be down there partying. Mayfield's birthday as well, so I'm sure all the Rovers fans will be either in high spirits or drowsy hungover. So we'll see about that next week. But yeah, anyway, that's the next Rovers game we'll be at. It'll be Salford versus Doncaster Rovers next Saturday, so I'm really looking forward to that. It should be a great weekend. I'm sure we'll have plenty of content of the match and a bit of a weekend away as well. In terms of the next match on this channel, it'll probably be a Tuesday night. We're not sure what game I'm going to yet, but I'm sure we'll get a game in on the Tuesday, or if not the Wednesday, and I'll let you know on Twitter as soon as I know which one I'm going to. But in the meantime, thank you very much for watching. Please hit the like and subscribe if you haven't already. Let's get 700 as soon as possible. But other than that, hope you have a great day. Thank you very much for watching. Take care, and I'll see you in the next video.